Give it a second. Let YouTube catch up. Good morning. Welcome to Real and Raw. Real and Raw is sponsored by Lavender Therapy for all your therapy requirements. Doesn't matter if it's just for depression therapy, anxiety counseling, hypnotherapy, relationship counseling, trauma, or even just a life coach. I say just a life coach, no such thing as just a life coach. There is a link in the description below. Please do go and take a look, no matter where you are in the world. Thank you. So, depression, anxiety, and can therapy help you? I'm sure it can. I'm sure it can. But what are your thoughts? Do please get involved. We can start a poll. There we go. Poll. Boom, 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 boom. Start poll. Becky, good morning. Matt, good morning. How are we? How are we? How you doing? Dun, dun, dun. Morning, morning, morning. Don't forget to smash the like. I'm good. I'm good. I did a live this morning on TikTok for the first time. First time. Now, 100% have said no. It's one vote. But please do tell me, why did you say no? Who is it that said no? You don't. Becky, would it help if you knew your therapist? Can therapy help you, or can therapy help people? Either or. Both. Would it help if you knew your therapist? For example, if I was your therapist, would that help you? Do you think you'd be able to talk about things a little bit more openly if you knew your therapist? But somebody that you know that isn't actually in your life that can judge you and things like that. Because I think if your therapist was somebody that you'd see all the time, I'd be worried about being judged, because they'd know things about me and the way I feel and the way I think. However, if it was somebody, again, me, for example, I think I could probably open up a bit better. Yeah, please hit the likes. We've got 16 people in the chat right now and only one like. It's free, guys. Smash the like. I just did a live. For example, let me explain. I just did a live on TikTok and I had 1.8 thousand likes. Put that into perspective. Abe, good to see you. 1.8 thousand. You don't trust a lot of people. Yeah, I get it, mate. I get it. So if I was to say to you that you could get in contact with somebody and I would become your therapist, would that be something of interest to you, Becky? Do you think it's something that could help you? Yeah, 1.8 thousand. Too many notes on there, mate. 1,800. So when I see 4 likes on here, you love it. She loves it. You not so much. It was my first time going live on there. It was my first time. Becky, if that is the case, would you like to send me an email? Drop me an email. We can sort it out. We can sort that out. Yes, much like. Yeah, TikTok. I thought it was just for kids, if I'm honest. I honestly did. I thought it was just kids that were on there, but I went on there yesterday and the day before, and I was sort of overwhelmed with the amount of psychics that were on there. Psychics, why is it all psychics? Anyway, how would you do that? Just drop me an email, Becky. Drop me an email, or if you're on Discord, aren't you? Craigie, baby. Oi, oi. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, drop me a message on Discord, or just tag me in the channel Discord if you like. Jack, good morning. I'm wonderful, Craigie. Wonderful. Yeah. My mate's coming to see me next month. Do you know that, Craig? My mate. Did you know? No bother, will do. Okay, we'll sort something out. Okay. And hopefully I may be able to help. I have a mate. Only one. Only one. Bum, 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 bum. I start. Yes, I am on coffee. I'm on coffee. I start my job today. Start my job. Exciting times. Been well tired this morning. I've been up since about 7:30. I did an hour live on TikTok this morning, which was pretty cool. And I got 1.8 thousand likes. Good for you, QLD or QID, whatever your name is. Therapy, indeed. A first contact therapist. So when people contact Michael Knight, Knight Rider, how you doing? I do remember you. Yeah, new job, first contact therapist. So when people get in touch with the company to say, rah, to you too, to say that they require a therapist, I would be the first person that they would speak to and direct them where they needed to be directed to, whether that be me or somebody else. I only like a cappuccino if it's got vanilla or caramel in it. I can't drink a cappuccino as it is. It's just too milky. Marley, stop it. Marley, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He's sighing at me. Where did I get that painting? It's just a drawing, mate. It's not. It's just a print. It's not a drawing. What's the matter with you, you wuss? Yeah, just a print, mass produced. I got 3 of them, 3 different ones. You feel like your anxiety's back? Remember to focus, Becky. Focus. There are tricks. Can you see my dog? There he is, curled up. Marley. Where's the dog? Oi. Miles. Marley. I'm talking to you. Hello. Isn't he rude? Rude. Nine people in the chat. Smash that like, please, guys. It's free. Free, I tell you. Free. Where is everyone today? Where is everybody? It's Monday morning. Monday morning. 50-50 on the vote today. 50-50. Can therapy help you? Let's get in the chat. Get involved. What do you think? How do you think therapy can help you? Notice glasses are on today. No contacts. I'm waiting for my eyes to recover because they've been itchy from using the contact lenses. Itchy and stingy. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not wearing them today. Wow. It's gone so quiet. It's gone so quiet. It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still. When you do housework, for example, you're overthinking it and then feeling like being overwhelmed starts. Okay, I get you. I get you. You've got to break it down, Becky. You've got to break it down. You can't sort of try and tackle everything at once. So just break it down into sections, break it down into parts, break it down into small bite-sized pieces that you can deal with, instead of thinking, oh, I've got this whole house to clean. And I get it, because I'm exactly the same. I've got loads of stuff to do in the house. And it's just, I can't bring my head to do the stuff that I need to do, because it's just too much. It's all too much when you think of it as one big problem. And remember, if you look at something as a problem, you're going to find more and more problems. So you've got to break it down. Lukey, good morning. How are you doing, mate? Break it down. Bring it down.
Give it to me, baby.
Yeah, so I'm back on the coffee. Because, well, I don't know what changed, but I did myself a coffee this morning and it didn't taste horrible. But I've spent the last few days drinking squash and it's made a big difference, to be honest. I feel better for it. Irish Queen Boo, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's talk about therapy. Why, if you think therapy can't help you, why do you think that is? We've already had Becky. What about anyone else? You're doing the best. Nice. I'm doing well, thank you. Hello, stranger. Hello, Claire. How are you? I only had one day off, you know. It was only one day. I was here on Saturday. My dog's gone back to sleep. Can't wait for the rain. We've had loads of rain, mate, overnight. It rained last night. It's still trying to rain now, although it's the sky is starting to blue up a bit. Blue, not chicken nugget. You're in therapy, but feeling like I'm getting worse because I'm terrified of telling people how I feel. So talking to a therapist is kind of scary. Yes, it is. It is scary. But remember, there's that confidentiality there. And that therapist is not going to judge you. I always said, and I've said it on here, not that long ago, that therapy can't help me. I was wrong. I was so wrong. And it changed my mind completely to the point where I'm now studying to become a more qualified therapist than I already am. I've been an untrained therapist since I started doing this, basically. James, good to see you. I've only been gone one day. But now I'm studying to become the best therapist that I can be. Depends on how you take it, yeah. What I've been told in the past about therapy is what tends to happen with the NHS, if you're in the UK, is they'll open up all these wounds from your past, all these things that cause your problems, whether it be depression or anxiety or whatever it may be. You got one yesterday. Nice. That's brilliant, Becky. So they tend to open up these wounds, and if you are going through the NHS, they don't always follow through with treatment. And that's an issue that I think needs to be addressed by the NHS. If you don't want therapy to work, it won't. Exactly. All a therapist can do is help you reach what you want to reach. So if you want to reach peace and quiet in your mind, then a therapist can help you reach that peace and quiet in your mind. If you want to beat depression, a therapist can help you beat depression. But if you don't want to beat it, there's nothing that they can do that will help. Jen, how you doing? Good to see you. Taught you to live in the present moment. Yeah. Service every week about 5 years ago. Nice. That's good, Jen. That's good. So you've got to want that help. And I know it sounds shit, if I'm honest, saying to somebody that suffers with depression and anxiety, well, you're not going to get help if you don't want the help. Because that sounds like you're being a twat. But a therapist can only help somebody that wants to beat it. And with depression and anxiety, you'll probably know already, it's not that simple. You might think that you want to beat it, but it's overpowering. It's overpowering. That's about 42 degrees. Austin, how you doing? That's about 42 degrees, I think. You needed that help. I think we all do. I got a spot on my head. Can you see it right there? You see it there? Right there. And it's sore. You're well, thanks. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So yeah, it's kind of condescending when, no, it's not an injury, it's a spot. Yeah. See, I wasn't far off, was I, Luke? You know, you have to ask for help, you find it hard. Yeah. I know, Becky, I know. Again, drop me that message and we'll see what we can sort out. Well, I've seen throughout my life, you either hasn't hit the basement floor or a wall. Oh, people do need help. Yeah, very true. I didn't think therapy would help me at all. And I only had 2 therapy sessions. Yeef! How are you doing? How are you doing? I had 2 therapy sessions. One was a normal therapy session, just a normal everyday therapy chat. And the other was hypnotherapy combined with a bit of meditation. And you've seen the difference. Surely you can all see the difference that it's made to me. It's helped me focus. Shani, good morning. Good to see you. It's helped me focus. It's helped me move forward. Now, one thing I do want to discuss, I am thinking that I need to be moving over to TikTok. I don't want to go to TikTok and lose all of you guys. So if you don't have TikTok, please get TikTok. The reason I need to do this, and it's not about money as such, it's about reach. So I'm going to continue to do YouTube lives. However, I think that I will have more of a reach. I seem very different, yeah. And I think having that reach is important. Again, this morning I did a 1 hour live on TikTok. You refuse to download TikTok, it's poison. I think it all depends on what you're doing on there, mate. If you go on there just for a specific thing, I think it's a bit different. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense. I feel like a different person, Luke. I do. I've not even been getting out in a workshop lately. I've been too busy studying and doing stuff. Yesterday I spent a whole day with the wife. I think I spent half an hour to an hour working. Try and see if you're wrong. Again, just only use it for what you want to use it for. Don't sit there doom scrolling on it. That's when it becomes poison. I'm new to TikTok. I've only been there a couple of days, other than the shorts that I've been putting out for about a year. Not that I put many out, but again, I did my live this morning. I had 1,800 likes. Yeah, doom scroll on YouTube. Stick to YouTube for the doom scrolling. Don't do it on TikTok, because TikTok is, like you say, it can be poison. I thought TikTok was just for kids. However, I was watching a couple of people, and there was a few people I found really interesting. Woe is you. If you don't want to be here, then fuck off. There was a few people I found really interesting. There was actually a hypnotherapist on last night that dealt with anxiety. So I think it all depends on what it is that you're looking for and what you're looking at. So keep that in mind when you sort of going through all the TikToks. It does sort of affect the algorithm there. So if you look at arseholes doing stupid stuff, then more arseholes doing stupid stuff will come up in your feed. If you sort of look at people doing what I'm doing, then more people doing what I'm doing will come up in your feed. When I first went on there a couple of days ago, it was all psychics. And I was like, what the fuck's all this? What the fuck is all this? Where is everyone? Only 4 people in the chat. Surely there's more than 4. There's Becky, there's Luke, there's Claire. There's Shani, there's Yeef. Surely there's more. Now there's only 2. A lot of brain rot comes from TikTok. I agree, Luke. But that's on the kids' stuff, you know, all the gaming stuff. If you stick to what you want, you might be all right. Izzy, how are you doing? Welcome. Where's Matt? I don't know. I think I need to trim my beard. What's the matter with you? Craig was here a minute ago. Should we do a dance together? Do a TikTok dance. I might be hungry, you know. I might be hungry. If I'm hungry, that means I'm going to have some toast. I've got shreddies, but I can't have them. They make me poorly. I had some yesterday and they made me sick. You get thousands of likes. Well, just goes to show how many I got in an hour this morning. I got 1,800. Hello, Carol. Good morning. Lovely to see you. How are you doing, Carol? Dun 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 dun. And I can listen to music on TikTok. I can't listen to music on here. Indian King, how you doing? You've never had therapy. Do you need therapy? Do you suffer with depression? Do you suffer with anxiety? This is the question. If you do, can that therapy help you? Simple question, isn't it? Chris, good morning. Locomotion. What's the matter, Miles? Here. Here. Come here. Come on. He's a good boy. Your cat is the only thing that helps. Well, that's fine. You know, if a cat helps, then a cat helps. My dog helps me. I can sit and talk to my dog all day. He never answers me back. He never gives me any grief. Nice to see me with my husband at the Home Depot. We haven't got Home Depot in the UK. How am I today? I'm doing really well today. Thank you, Chris. Sorry if I miss any comments. Yeah, we've got B&Q. B&Q! You think therapy can help some people, like someone to talk to, or just being heard? The answer is no. Okay. Rusty Butt, how you doing? Yeah, I do remember you. I do remember you indeed. You've got severe bipolar disorder, which in turn can also turn into depression. Box of fluffy ducks. Oh, I'm good, mate. I'm good. A bit disappointed with YouTube this morning. Fucking 9 people watching. Is that it? And nobody's talking. $20 likes, however, which is not too bad. We've been live 30 minutes. You get into a bad mood easily. Only the real ones are here. Maybe. Let's keep it underground. Woody, good morning, sir. How are you, mate? We'd all be locked up in a nut house 100 years ago. We would have, mate. We would have. That's Germany executed bipolar people. Did they? Hi, you're a lesbian. Good for you. I'm absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Woody. I'm brilliant. Do. Do I know about bipolar? It's called manic depression as well. Yeah. My dad was paranoid schizophrenic. I know it's slightly different. Heather, good morning. I thought you'd left YouTube for a bit, mate. It's Rusty. It's all things that I'm learning about with the courses that I'm doing. So I do know a little bit, but not much. I am learning. Do, 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 do. It's a beautiful day. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. It's not quite so beautiful, but we've had rain, which is good. That rain was well needed. All the grass everywhere is dead. Yeah, Rusty, but with that come the massive lows as well. He's planning on staying off for a lot longer, but dealt with something in the time and decided life's too short to be hiding. That's very true, Heather. Heather, feel free to contact me through email. My emails are on my description, so if you need to, feel free. It's kind of nice. I start my new job today. You hate it, it's so awesome. I get it. I start my new job today, which is going to be interesting. I'm kind of nervous because I'm going to be watched. Therapist, Rusty. You're welcome, Heather. You're welcome. I start my new job as a therapist today. And I'm nervous because I'll be watched. So I'll be doing the first contact therapy on the phone with people, and I'll be also on a Zoom call watching with somebody watching what I'm doing. So unlike on here, if someone I can't imagine that people will phone up. I'll be phoning people and they'll be trolls. Don't need a license for that. So I will come under the umbrella of the company that I'll be working for. But I am certified as a depression counsellor, which I have just recently achieved, and I will be achieving more diplomas and qualifications. That seems icky. It's scary. I'm terrified. I've got to sort of make these phone calls. I made a couple of calls yesterday, which was interesting. But I've got to make these phone calls, and someone will be watching me do so, which is kind of. How do I see myself as a person? That's a hard question, because nobody will criticize me more than I do, if that makes sense. Atroshi, hi. Because I do criticize myself. I am proud, Heather. It's a massive thing that I've been doing, and I'm currently doing a course for cognitive behavior therapy. It's quite hard. It is quite hard. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, Angelica. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Is that Angelica from the Rugrats? Oh, God. Rick, that's interesting. Would you like to tell more on that? I seem like a mature dad. Well, I am a mature dad. I'm 50 and I'm a dad. It is. What was the other one called? What was the other one called in the Rugrats? There was a few of them, I know, but there was one with glasses, I think. There was a few of them anyway. I look like 43. Thank you. Angela Anaconda. Oh, don't know if I want to know anymore. Tommy, thank you, Lukey. I don't think I want to know what Angela Anaconda's about. I don't think I want to know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this afternoon starting my job. But I'm terrified at the same time. And if you know me, you'll know that anxiety is one of my problems. I overthink. And I'm trying not to overthink. I've got to try and focus. 33 is not old. It's not old, Christ. I was 17 when you were born. Yeah, starting today. Just be myself. Yeah, I'm going to be. It's just the idea of somebody watching me that's the scary part. It's like they're going to be watching me, judging me, and not judging, but criticizing, looking for a way to improve, pretend they're not there. It'll be interesting. You started therapy at 30 and realised that I hadn't been living life. You had been living life to others' expectations. You do have your own life. That's a big thing to know, to realise. Pretend they're in their underwear. I'm glad that therapy's helped you, Rick. I really am. It's important to take control. I agree with that. Hi from Earth, hi from Mars. How old are you, 10? Hi. Yeah, I think I'll be all right. I'm also loved. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. You're 25 and you're saying hi from Earth. Sort yourself out. Come on, be sensible. Batty crazy! Yeah! Thank you, mate. How are you doing? Viewers, good morning. Why can't... Is there any rule? No, there's not a rule, but it's a bit silly, isn't it? For a 25-year-old to be saying hi from Earth. Hi. Just say hi. How are you doing? Hello. Good morning. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Heather. Thank you, Angelica. Good morning. How you doing, Matt? Where'd you been? How many hours till I start? An hour after I finish this, so 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes. You're late again, Matt. Rude. Rude. Craig left because you wasn't here. He was like, ugh. You can say whatever you want. You can. If you want to say stupid shit, that's entirely your choice. Love is life. Yes, yes. You've been in and out. Rude. Welcome back, Craigie. Why am I being offensive? I can be what I want. It's my channel. Don't like it? Fuck off. Smash the like on your way out. Shani. You can't say anything. Dun 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 dun. I'm lovely, thank you, Craig. Lovely, 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 lovely. Lovely. Where am I from? I live in Devon, in England, obviously. But I'm from up north originally, north of England. Bum, 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 bum. I'm guessing that you are in the States, Angelica. Yeah, it's my channel, indeed. I'm living in Dickland. God, you're inventive, aren't you? Ha ha. I fucking told you, mate. Up north. Ha ha. See, my mods are good. What makes him think I'm from, because you sent a super chat, and in that super chat, it was US dollars. Do, 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 do. 12 people in the chat, 26 likes. We can do better. Smash the like. Thank you. Observation, you see. Observation. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. When does it get chilly? Nice one, Becky. We'll sort something out, mate. Could be Canadian. That's not US dollars, though. I don't think. I'm trying to think when will it get chilly. Next month. So mid to end of September. Mess about and get Viking boot up your ass. I can imagine all the fur around it and everything. Guess the state. North Carolina. Do, 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 do. I'll say North Carolina. Boo, not North Carolina, okay. California, okay, nice. It must be really beautiful there. I'm not jealous at all. It's bloody freezing over here. 30, 40 degrees. Is that all it is? Yeah, autumn does start earlier, apparently. It's a bit colder here at the moment, but when the sun comes out, it's not too bad. The wildfires are crazy. I don't know why North Carolina, it's just the first place that popped into my head. Sweet Chili, how you doing? Wiseman, good to see you, mate. Orlando's Florida. Hello from the UK. I'm in the UK as well. I'm in Devon. Can therapy help you? I'll tell you the answer before you even try to say yes or no. The answer is yes. Angel, good to see you. The answer is yes, it can, if you find the right therapist. That's the key. You've got to find the correct therapist for you. So it's all good going to a therapist and saying, I need help with blah, 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 blah. And that therapist could go, okay, where do we start? I haven't got a clue because I don't deal in that sort of thing. You may not like the therapist as a person. You might not click. Where's my pint? I don't drink. I don't drink. So you need to find a therapist that you click with, that you have that connection to. 23 years of army life. You prefer a therapist with big bosoms. Is that just so that you can sit there and perv, Lukey? Boobies, boobies. Yeah, exactly that, Wiseman. So you can try a therapist. It might not work out. Try a different one. Try a different one. And keep trying until you find the right one. That's because you're a perv, Lukey. Dirty perv. I'm going to tell Craig. Hopefully big boobs. See, I think I would prefer a male therapist. I'd rather talk to a male therapist that has been through what I've been through. You're watching. Oh, Puddy Cat. You know, you can't help it. 10 years ago, I was just as much as a perv as that. I really was. And I've changed over the years. How you doing, Puddy Cat? It's good to see you, mate. I've changed over the years. I'm not quite so pervy. Women will do after years of looking at men. I'm sure. Can that being a man? Oh, so I'm not a man anymore. Is that what you're saying, Matt? Rude. 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 You'll always be a perv. It's in your blood. I'm fine, thanks. Matt to the naughty step. Go and sit with Craig. Go on, off you go, in the corner. Do. I mean, you've got to like boobies. Ask Dave if I'm a perv. She'll say yes. Did I get a chance sat yoga? I did actually, yeah. Pretty cool. I couldn't do it. Don't be gentle on yourself. No, you need to push yourself. You need to you know, yeah, brutally honest. You need to push yourself into getting into it. It's yoga sitting down. I'm just having a break. Maybe. I'm not a freak. You're all being rude. Rude. What job am I starting? First contact therapist. Base Saxon. Explain. Slings around the house like a ragdoll. Well, you know. Venom, how you doing, buddy? Your first horizontal video. Nice. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy doing it? My boy lollipop. It's girl. My girl lollipop. Do. New Toyota truck. Is it Hilux? It's just fantasizing. It's about mindfulness, Brit, rather than whatever else. It's about mindfulness. It's about dealing with things, and it's kind of like meditation. Exactly that, Wiseman. Only 5 minutes on. That's all right. It's a start, isn't it? I'm looking at TikTok, to be honest. Venom. It's cool. Cool. I'm looking at moving over to TikTok. I'll still continue to do lives on here, but TikTok is looking more promising with a greater reach. I'm not restricted the same. I know you've got to be careful about getting demonetized on TikTok, but I did an hour live this morning and I got 1,800 likes. Boom, 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 boom. F-150. Do ya? You can stream on both at the same time. Yeah, but it's a pain in the ass for the chat. Do you know what I mean? Poochie's not giving you the right to pass the chili on. Well, that's just rude, isn't it? Seats warm. I can't even set a goal anymore because it's added products that I can post and stuff. Wagwan, how you doing, mate? Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. 30 likes. We need to be at least double that by now. Come on, guys. Smash the like. It's free. 31 likes. Sorry, not 30. Where are you stuck, mate? Where are you stuck? I gotta stop knocking it. Bomb, 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 bomb. I was getting results of patience, persistence. Yeah, exactly that. On the A30. Fucking hell. More fires. More crashes. Whereabouts on the A30 are you stuck? Anyone that tells you otherwise is a nutcase. The A30 is a bad road. What makes you say that, Shamo? What makes you say that? Oh, half the people who went to therapy still ended up getting stuff done. Do you think so? Do you think that's the way it is with all therapists? I have friends. Do you think that's the way it is with all therapists? What I like at the moment is I didn't realize that you can have therapy with a proper therapist online Why has that moved to there? Out of the way. Go on, fuck off. You can go through therapy online. You don't have to go through a therapist face to face anymore. Which means there's no risk. It's money. So you think that I want to become a therapist just to make money? Luke, it has been known to happen. Will AI become a therapist? Probably, mate. It has been known to happen. It's happened to someday. And it's a sad world that we live in that these sort of things happen. So, yeah. Shamo, you think I want to become a therapist just for the money? Alaikum salam. How are you doing, Truth Teller? I'm not going to shout that out, mate. Yeah, not everyone. It's the same with police, isn't it? But also to survive. So I'm surviving. I am surviving already. I can make money in other ways. If it was about just making money, then, you know, there's better things that I could do or different things I could do. But I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to help people that are in a position that I've been in. People that don't know the way out. People that want to find the way out. So it's not all about money. It's not all about being in a position of power and abusing that power. Not everybody is the same. Close up, I feel great sadness, anger, pain, internal torture. It was always random. It was a problem. Yeah, I can believe that. You're confused because you don't want to be rude. It's fine. Just say what you're thinking. If you're being rude, I'll tell you you're being rude. Putty Cat, it's helped me massively. Just doing this has helped me massively. Look where I am now. If you go back and look at one of my previous lives from, I don't know, 6 months ago and compare it to now, you wouldn't believe the difference, honestly. It's crazy. My life's changed so much. And yeah, it's all my own doing. It's all my own doing. Indeed, Woody. And that's what I want to help other people do. Tree Stand, how you doing? MF, you are 100% correct. You can vouch for that. Thanks, Luke. 100% correct. A therapist can only help you help yourself. You've got to want to help yourself for them to be able to help you. You're tired, working too hard, mate, working too hard, or partying too hard over the weekend. One or the other. I'm good. I'm good. A therapist can't tell you what you want. What a therapist can do is help you find what you want. Teaching you how to hold yourself together. Yeah, that's fair. I remember when you said, I can never be a therapist. It's too difficult. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, all right. I've got one diploma and one diploma for depression counselling, and I've got a certification as a life coach, and that's happened in such a short time. And now I'm studying cognitive behavioral therapy, which is another one that I'll be able to add on top of my current counselling diploma. So that'll be two sort of directions that I can go in, and I can help people. And then I'll learn something else, EMDR, for example. And that's my plan. I want to be able to help people move forward, learn different coping mechanisms, learn different techniques. And I think it's going to be good. Shemo, thank you. Take care of yourself. Thanks for popping in. Don't forget to smash the like and hit subscribe, please. If you use TikTok, please do go over there and look me up, Rob M. Real and Raw. We're human. We require that human connection to it. We can talk to Tree Stand. Heather, speaking of TikTok, you may find it much better for you. I think you might find it much better, if I'm honest. Yeah, we got Tree Stand. I recommend you give it a go, Heather. I thought that as well, and I was like, oh, do I want to do TikTok? It's full of kids. And do you know what? You can set it to over 18s, so kids can't get in. They've got to be able to. They've got to have proved their age. That's 100% a bonus, because it means it's one less thing to worry about. So you can set that to over 18s or adults only. And you don't get the same trolls as here. I gained some this morning, but I got 60 odd as of today. I think 64 or 68, something like that. But I only hit 50 last night. So it's only, today was the first time I've been able to go live on there. And I would love to be able to take everyone from here with me over to TikTok. That would be really, really good. That'll go up quick. Yeah, I think so. Let's say I gained more this morning than I ever gain on YouTube. I did a 1 hour live and I think I gained loads. You need to download TikTok, Craig, just so that you can watch me, because I'm special and I deserve it. On top of your stream, furthermore, if you're a bit gloomy, depressed, in my opinion, get out. And light outside sunlight is pretty grey today, mate. But it is important, you are correct. Yeah, I can have mods on TikTok, mate, but to be honest, I didn't need any this morning. I didn't get any fucking idiots this morning. In an hour, I didn't get one idiot. Not one. Work party and another shit. Yeah. Of course I'll make you a mod. Duh. Hello? You should, Craig. You should. I think you should. I do. Oh, Craig, you know, I said to you about that thing yesterday, and you said that we can sort it. When I clicked on the profile, it was a copycat account. So it wasn't the actual account. It was just a fake account. But I do wonder if it's true, if that makes sense. You know you're feeling it. You do. You do. Sometimes it can creep up on you, though. Oh, Andrew Luke, you'd be all right. Woody, are you on TikTok? Never. You're not answering my question, Craigie. You're not. Rude. Yeah, what? I need more than yeah or no or never. You think it could still be true? Is that what you're saying? Shock therapy. I looked in the mirror and I was shocked at how small my winky is. I'm joking. Cures depression. I won't say it cures it. There has been some research into shock therapy. Slap you like a bitch. I've had it creep up on me. And then when it's hit me like a bitch. But I've not seen it coming in the past, if that makes sense. And it's just, I woke up one day and it's kind of been, oh fuck, here's the black dog. Welcome back, Becky. What do you mean, what? Yeah, we want 69, mate. We want always 69. You've done your bit in a non-sexual way. Thank you very much. Craig, will you stop doing that? Yeah, no, never. Tell us what you're telling us. Yeah, no, never. Try to look at my horrendous. Wow. That's terrible, Heather. Say, only if I can see fun. Brief electrical current triggers a controlled seizure to quickly reset and normal brain activity to say treatment. Depression. I don't know if I fancy that, mate. Dilwood, hello. I don't know if I fancy that. I don't know if I'd recommend it either. It sounds awful. I mean, I've heard about it, but yeah, this is not something I'd fancy. Because you can reset the brain without all that. You can reset the brain using sound. You can reset the brain with meditation. You can reset the brain doing hobbies. There's so many different ways, and it's about changing the way you think. And I don't think that an electric current can change the way you think. I don't know in your head. Magic mushrooms reset the brain. I wouldn't want to find out, mate. And I don't think it's true because I saw somebody do a wizard's brew, and they went out for a walk at night off the face on wizard's brew, and it didn't change him. He was still a prick. She talks about the brutality of it. She said, watch one floor of the cuckoo's nest. Yeah, I can imagine. I remember when my dad went into a mental hospital many years ago, and it was dark and dingy and similar to how you'd expect. We weren't allowed to see the room that he slept in. We were taken to a little family room, and he was brought to us. But it was dark, dingy. All the walls were just painted with like horrible blue colour. And seeing my dad in that sort of state, I'd never seen him looking so bad in my life. He looked worse while he was in the hospital than he did before he went in. That was really scary. You reset your brain with the moonshine. For an hour or so that you're free. Weed helps with anxiety. It can make it worse. That's basically what it was like, Ant, back then. It's not like today's hospitals and the treatments. The treatments now are so much different, and I wish there was somebody like me that could have helped my dad back when he had his breakdown and he was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. Do I think it's pointless? No, I don't think it's pointless at all. I think if you're benefiting from going to therapy, keep going. If you have a therapist that seems to understand what it is that you're going through and what you're suffering with and how it affects you, keep going, keep doing it. It does help, in my opinion. I was scared and I was put into hospital when you started with it. Yeah, when I had to go and see a psychiatrist earlier on this year, I was terrified that he was going to section me. Second day's tomorrow. No, it's not pointless, mate. If you think it's pointless, maybe look for a different therapist, but I'd say definitely go. I had 2 sessions of therapy and it helped me massively. So I'm not saying don't go, I'm saying go. You never get back to how you were before. A lot changes. I believe I'm better now than I was before the depression hit me, Woody. Yeah, I would have as well, Becky. I'm much better now. I'm a better person. I've learned a lot. It's made me more humble. I was quite arrogant before, and people say there's a fine line between arrogance and self-confidence. Well, I was arrogant. And then when the depression hit me the way it did, it changed everything. It really did. Absolutely everything. So none of you would have seen what I was like back then, because it was before I started doing any lives. I was really outgoing. I'd talk to anyone. Yeah, everyone finds a better you. I've become a much better me, much better than I was before. I think that's how it should be, though. If you're going to go through something and it's going to change you, you want it to change you for the better. You don't want it to change you for the worse. I didn't think that I'd ever cure my depression, and I may not have cured it, but I certainly feel a lot better than I did before. Still have moments. Yeah, me too. You've had lots of CBT over the years. One woman saved your life. Therapy only works if you click, make that connection. Yeah, definitely. I couldn't agree more, Ant. 40 likes. Come on, commoners, you can do better. Yeah, smash the likes, people. Fuck's sake. You're not a fan of psychiatrists due to the fact that they wield great legal power in position. Yeah. It's a little bit different over here. Why? Like here, I don't know. You didn't think you would? Come on, guys, smash the like. I'm glad, in a way, that I've been through some of the stuff that I've been through, because it's changed me and it's made me a better person. I can look back 5 years, 10 years. I think, well, fuck me. Was I really that way? Did I really think like that? And the way that I think now is so different. You don't go that far. Good to see you, Carol. You have to consider if it's a hardware or software problem. Sometimes it's an outside stimulus, sometimes it's a chemical imbalance causing it. Both can be treated. Yes. Sometimes it's negativity, sometimes it's negative thoughts, sometimes it's negative people around you. Sometimes it's just a negative energy. And all of it can be changed. It doesn't have to be that way. NLP is, yeah, it definitely helps. But I don't know about it being quicker. It was delayed reaction to something. Start swimming at the gym. Yeah, do it. Psychologists are okay. Yeah, twat the likes. Twat 'em. Get on. Not you, Marnie. Bum 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 bum. I'm really disappointed in the votes, if I'm honest. It's still almost 50-50. We're at 49% yes, 51% no. You tried it already? Thank you. How's my coffee doing? Luke, sauna is 100% beneficial. Stay away from the steam room, mate. They're not as good. They're not as good for you as the sauna. If you're going to do that, jump in the sauna, do 10-15 minutes in the sauna, get out into a cold shower, and then get back into the sauna for another 10-15 minutes. I used to sit in the sauna for about 45 minutes to an hour, get out, get into the cold shower, and get back into the sauna. So yeah, I used to spend about an hour doing a sauna. but steam room is not as good for you. There's too many germs in them. You can probably tell by the smell of them when you get in, and they try to mask it with the oils that they put in. So when you get in, you can smell the specific oils, but you can still tell they're dirty. Know what? Saunas are great. Steam at home in the shed. Yeah, do that. Therapy will help you for personal. That's it. Yeah. You've got to want it. You've got to want that help. And people will say, oh, well, do you think I want to be depressed and miserable? If you're depressed, and miserable and sad and anxious and all the things that go with it, that feeling can stop you from wanting the help. You still think they're overpaid? Definitely over in the States, Tree Stand. Something you can rent for the day. Nice. Real easy to say. It is easy to say. I agree. It's very easy to say it, and it's even harder to actually do something about it. Titan, that's a good point to look at it, a good way to look at it. You always get paranoid about getting trapped. Mate, they're only thin timber. You can just kick your way through the side of one if you got stuck. You went through the doctors with yours. Nice. Yeah, that's why Lavender Therapy will offer therapy to the States as well. And I think they work out at about, well, a lot less than over in the States, if that makes sense. So here it's about, I'll say about £50, which is still a lot cheaper for you guys over in the States when you compare it to the $100, $150 an hour that you pay for. Cold therapy is immune system therapy. Why is this live stream titled Depression? Well, it's not just depression, is it? Read the whole title, mate. Read the whole title. There's not just one word. It's like 18 people in the chat right now. Smash the like. It's free. We're on 40 likes. We're aiming for 69. And we got about 35 minutes left. Smash the like. It's free. Do it. What are you waiting for? That box is in my way. I need to put my head over this side. Yeah. You don't need therapy. You've got a healthy mind. Well, you're lucky, Coffee Man. You are lucky. Why is your name Coffee Man? Why is your name Coffee Man and you got a picture of a woman in your profile picture? Did therapy help you? Well, you know, it's more of an opinion on if it can. Do you think it can? If that makes sense. At least by increasing white blood cells. Yeah, cool. Cold therapy is a natural shock treatment therapy. How do you do it, Heather? How do you do your shock treatment therapy? coffee's been hid before. Yeah, I think so. Take a swig of this and sit back and listen. Live to survive. Why can't therapy help you? Jane, hi. What makes you depressed? Worrying about things that have happened. Guilt. Anxiety can make you depressed. Stress can make you depressed. So many different things that can cause depression. You do cold water swimming. Nice. That's a good way of doing it. You used to do the plunge pool. Ideal. You've tried it. Did you try it with several different therapists? Plunge pool is like ice cold water that you just dunk into and get out again. You did? Okay. And what was it that you found difficult about it? Why did you find it hard to get any help? Does therapy cure anything? It's not about curing something. Yeah, it's like the ice cold plunge type thing. They pass you around like a cheap whore. Really? Do you think it's nonsense to you? Overthinking. Is Manchester red or blue? It's red. Yeah, exactly, Jill. It works in some circumstances. You've got to want to be able to move forward. Works or cures. I don't think it's about curing. I think it's about changing the way you think. Everything has a loophole. If you say so. Emergency alert. Not here, Frog. Come on, man. It's annoying, but Rolls, good to see you, mate. How you doing? I know the answer. I know the answer to what? Run jump is the freezing cold stream. Yes, nice. Dr. K, what's that? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Doing the daily rounds. Nice one, mate. Never forget, as in, it's the same shit. Yeah, you got to change the way you think. You've got to change the way you think. If you sit there overthinking things from the past, overthinking things that may happen, you get anxiety about what might happen and worrying about things that have happened. It's just going to drag you down. So how do you defeat that? You have to focus. You have to center yourself. You have to be in the day, in the moment. And if you're worrying about the past or the future, you're not going to be in the moment. And that's why I say you need to focus. You can't just forget the faces. No, I understand that. I don't think it's about forgetting, in my opinion. It's not about forgetting. You don't want to forget. You want to accept. I'm guessing for you, Live to Survive, there's some survivor's guilt there. Or something similar. I don't know. Maybe you'd like to talk more about it at some point. It's changing environment. Your environment can really help sometimes. I agree. environment is 100% something that's a problem. Someday! Good morning, Someday. How are you, you lovely person? God damn, Someday. How are you doing? How are you doing? It does take a long time. In black and white to some, it is. And it's not always black and white, is it? Sometimes there's different shades of grey. That's a good way of looking at it, isn't it? Different shades of grey. You've got to find the colour. You have to hold yourself responsible for your own recovery. No, you're correct, Heather. 100% correct. A therapist can't give you answers. They can only guide you. It's a therapist's job to listen. Just forget the faces in your constant nightmares. Live to survive. Do you think you'd like to talk about it some more? Yep, twat that like, people. Please do. Please do, please do. I'd love for people to feel comfortable enough to elaborate on things in the channel, get involved a little bit more. And I'd love to be able to try and help people get through some of the things that they're going through. I would really love to be able to do that. We got 25 minutes left, guys. Keep smashing that like. We're aiming for 69. Can we get to 69 likes? Can we do it? Get twatting. Yeah. Do it, 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 do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Accept the past, you can't change it. You can't change it. Talk about whatever it is that you're going through. It comes out now and then. Yeah, of course it does, Woody. So you're able to get that feeling. Yeah. That's very true, Rots. Intrusive thoughts this morning. Not allowed Someday. Not allowed. Adrian, hello. When you fall, it hurts the ground. Good. I'm trying to keep up the comments going a bit. No, it's all right. It's been deleted. Why do you think I drink so much? Yeah. A therapist will listen, take notes, and in future sessions ask specific questions and topics. Yeah, not for answers for themselves, but answers to questions you may not have asked yourself. Exactly. Exactly that. Woody's on it. Well done, mate. You've heard it all before. I don't think that was quite needed, Woody. For Live to Survive, at least. Let's change that one to a 10-second one, mate. You got one on you. That's okay, Woody. That's all right, mate. Doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome is madness. It is madness. Is Jones, you learned about yourself. What did you learn? Yeses are going down, indeed. It's about finding the correct therapist, and I don't think there's a lot understand that. When you drink to drown your sorrows out to float. Yeah. What can also happen if you drink to forget? It can also you can also find yourself in a position where you've done the drinking and that issue's still in your mind and it drags you down. You see faces in your nightmares that you didn't save. Live to survive. What was your job, or what is your job, if you don't mind? You subbed. Hello. How you doing? Cool kid. How old are you? Therapy absolutely helps people if they want to be helped. Yeah. I'm going to try the food bank later on. Do it, Luke. Nivek, greetings. Therapy Depot helps. Why does that keep moving to the middle? It is interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. It just makes me realise that Coffee Man triggered you. That's okay, mate. I get it. We're going to get people like it. You thought you'd be in the 80% region. Why? Why is that? If you have to be substance abuser, it's really not a good idea to go to therapy intoxicated. Yeah, good point, Wiseman. You're still rowing about. Oh, God damn. 25 people in the chat. Smash that like, please, guys. We're at 46. We need to be at 69. Therapy is for atheist pussies, if you say so, Anakin. Retainment, okay. Behaviours that I thought were weakness were actually a response to complex PTSD. I didn't even know it was a thing. Yes, mate. And again, it doesn't have to beat you. You can beat it. Boom, 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 boom. Don't make you get the whip out. You fucking enjoy that. 47 likes. We need to get them up there. We need to be at 69. We've got 20 minutes left, guys. 20 minutes. See, I told you. I told you, Craig. Boom, 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 boom. Who else finds it hard to motivate themselves each day? I have done. Neil, good morning. I have done, but not as much these days. I'm not finding it as hard these days. I couldn't wait to get out of bed this morning. My alarm went off and I was like, okay. But I was awake before my alarm. I waited for my alarm to go off before I got out of bed. I know, mate. Craig's feeling kinky today. Craig's always feeling kinky. Dun, 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 dun. done, done. We need 20 more likes in 20 minutes. Can we do it? I reckon we're not going to do it today, but I think we should try. So smash the like. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You spicy every day. Dun, dun, dun. No kink shame. He ain't called Craig Posh for no reason. Don't you know? Don't you know? You still struggle, but you don't allow your inner critic to win so much. That's good. That is good. Inner critic, I think we've all got that. And I think we'll always have that. We criticize ourselves more than anyone else could ever criticize us. And in some ways, that's a good thing, because it means that we strive for perfection. We strive to be better. So you want to keep that. You want to keep that inner critic. Just make sure that you're in control of that inner critic, if that makes sense. You don't let it overpower you. And Paul, does this channel help you? Let's. How do I get rid of that then? How do I end that one? There. You got to go. Thank you very much, Heather. Much love to you, mate. How do I do it now? That one. Oh, does this channel help you? Done. Put it there. Start poll. There you go. For the last 15 minutes. One had to pee. Was it a long pee or a short pee someday? My dog's being a bloody dick. Oh, who said no? Rude. I bet we get loads of people coming in saying no now. Good questions. Thank you, Zelda. You said no. Rude, Craig. Rude. I'm glad that there are people that it's helped. And it does help. I really am. That's a good thing. Craig for real said no. He probably did. Craig did it. Are you sure, Craig? Are you sure? Didn't I remember, or don't I remember you saying a couple of days ago that you had to book a man in to come and do something? Isn't that getting help? It mixing with you lot, yeah. You might. That's a possibility. Can I see when people vote? I can see how many people have voted. And then it tells me the percentages. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wiseman, thank you very much, kind sir. I appreciate it. It's very kind. Do 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 do. We're at 17% saying no. Craig does need a channel about whips and chains. We're at 51 likes. We need to get it up to 69 in 15 minutes. What are the chances? What are the chances? Can we get it up there? That's what she said. Not a TikTok. Rude. Is Marley good? He's asleep by my feet. Keeping my feet warm. Keeping my feet warm. TikTok. Yeah, I am on TikTok. I did an hour live this morning on TikTok, which was pretty cool. 1,800 likes in an hour. Beats 52, doesn't it? Beats 52. Cheater. Oh, I know. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I made 4 pence. 4 pence. Does he need treats? Marley, do you need treats? Miles. Marley. Son? Come on in. Come on in. I don't think you want some. Marley. Here. Come on in. Come on in. Get on. Here. Ooh, come on in. Get up. Get up. He's a lazy fucker, isn't he? Come on, round here. Up. Up, 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 up. That's a good boy. Good boy. See that, please, straight away. Good boy. Oh, big please. That's a good boy. Come on, my fingers, you fat bastard. Bye, Tree. Drive safe as always. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, one more. Last one. Last one. Yeah. Oh, cuddle. Oh, Marley. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, come here then. Come here then. Come on. Good boy. Yeah. Go on then. Off you go. Get on. Get on. Good boy. There we go. Sweet puppy, isn't he? We got 10 minutes left, guys. We're at 51. No, 54 likes. If you have 1%, you're doing all right. Yeah, I agree. Look at the poll. 14 votes, 21% say no. $18.55. Smash the like, guys. Let's get it up to 69. You like a cat of nine tails? I bet you do. Rude. Rude. Never seen a cat with 9 tails? You've never been whipped then, mate. Never been whipped. Yes, that's why you tried this poll. I know 79% are saying yes. Oh, 73%. I mean, if you don't find it helpful, if you don't find that the channel's helpful, but you're here anyway, because you enjoy having a chat or whatever, therapy in the right way works, indeed. Pussy. You're calling me a pussy, and you're the one that's just sitting there repeating yourself. Knobhead. Dun 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 dun. Rude, Becky. Don't stand for it. 73%. I mean, that's still not bad, is it? If 73% of you guys are being helped by the channel, then it's worth it, isn't it? We're doing something right. This is Nine Tails. He's out now. Fair. 20 people in the chat. We need to get the likes up to 69. Smash the like. 69, it's the best number in the world. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I've noticed since I've stopped smoking, I keep getting like a frog in my throat. Isn't that weird? I wonder why that is. That didn't sound very good, did it? Fuck's sake. There you go. Take care, Carol. Much love to you. Stop eating frogs. It sounds more like I've been eating a dick, if I'm honest. Lit. Do you know what I mean? Pathetic. It was still a dance. You didn't say do a good dance. You said do a dance. I did a dance. Do I feel good now? For what? Coffee man. It was a shuffle. It was still a dance. Larynx is readjusting. Yeah, it's been a while though. It's been like fucking hell. 4 weeks. 4 weeks of no smoking. I could still easily just pick up a cigarette though. Coffee man, explain yourself. What do you mean? Do I feel good now? You don't call it goblin anymore. Andrew, you got in late. What's going on? Not a lot, mate. We're just about to finish the live. We've got 8 minutes to go. We're aiming for 69 likes. However, we're only at 55. Get the Spice Girls on. I don't want to get copyrighted. Coffee man using a woman pick. I know, mate. Point and pout. What? I'm like a mantra. Oh, I can do that anyway. Craig's a spice boy. I know he is. He's an original spice boy. Clunk, 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 clunk. Yeah, Craig, is there any videos out there on the internet that people might want to know about? $55 likes. Keep smashing the like, guys. Come on. Come on, smash the likes. What are you waiting for? It was early 90s. Ah, okay. Anti-gravity moment was, I know. I was waiting for it. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to fucking happen. And it never. I remember, Craig, I was there. Not where you were, but, you know, only on his OnlyFans. You never know what's on his OnlyFans. Maybe it's just feet pics. You have some photos. I think I need to see some of those photos, Craig. If I'm honest, I think I might have already seen some, actually. Oh, God. Now, there's a good short for you, Craig. There's a good short. 55 likes. We got 5 minutes left. We need another 14 likes. What are you waiting for? Smash the likes. There's 14 people here. Smash the like. If each and every one of you smash the like, if you haven't already, we'll be on the way. 5 minutes to go. Come on, people. What are you waiting for? Sorry you got in late. Glad to catch it up. That's fine, mate. 56. Keep going, guys. Let's get it up there. Keep smashing that like. 67% of people said yes, the channel does help. That's 67% of you guys that I'm here for. I'm glad that I'm helpful. Who said what last night? Sorry, you got in late. Liked, thank you. 57. We need to get him up there. Ellie, welcome. Me, I did not. That's a lie. 57 likes. We need to be at 69. Smash the like. Go on. Always subbed. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 58. Are we going to make it? We got 4 minutes to go. Same match in the morning. Not true. No, it's just doodles, mate. I've just been fucking drawing on myself with a tattoo gun. Subbed and liked. Thank you, Ellie. Boom, boom. We're at 59. We need 10 more. 10 more. Come on, people. Come on, come on, come on. I don't like cider. Think you would do the hacker. Commenting. I don't even know what the words are. Yes, I am in the UK. 5 a.m. Whereabouts are you, Ellie? 60 likes. We need 9 more. 3 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. Can we get 9 more minutes? I like that kind of cider. Maybe. Yes, boys and girls. Someone's just took one away because they're cunts. Just saying. Boom, 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 boom. I used to blame Alan for doing that, but I don't think it is Alan. Obviously, because Alan's not here. Still got Diamond White. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to try to be clear. %1% of the clickers who said no. Big pharma investors. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Whoever threw that paper, your mum's a hoe. What? Shut up. 60 likes. We got 1 minute left. There's no way, is there? No fucking way. We're not going to get 9 likes in 1 minute. So I'm going to say thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, everybody getting involved, all the votes. 70% said yes, the channel does help. I will be back again, same time tomorrow, 10 a.m. I will also be doing a live on TikTok, so please feel free to join me on there. It's a good result. It is a good result. And much love to you all. Take care. Stay strong. Stay